don't want to come here like spreading fear and worry and doing all these types of things to get everybody overthinking and stuff like that. But man, this really is the truth. Like, you know how they talked about the end of times, right? And I know some of you guys know this because some of you guys in the chats were talking about this. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope you guys are wrong. I hope we're all wrong. I hope it's not the case. But the world is changing, bro. Like, things are not getting better. It is getting worse. And it's like, nothing is the same. Things are not the same, bro, as they used to be. Everything has changed. Like, look at holidays. They're just no longer a big deal. People might still celebrate them, but bare minimum. It's more so for show nowadays instead of actually spending time with your family and having a good time in your household with your family. Or rather, people want to show how creative a time they're having on social media. They post stuff on Christmas and it's like, look at our family. And this is just what you see happening nowadays. Or on Halloween, people's going to dress like 304s. Celebrating Halloween and stuff like this. And things just used to be not this way. It might have still existed, but not to the extent that it does now. I just feel the new world is taking over. And it's not a good thing. It's dark. People have completely lost it, bruh. Like, it just feels like all love is lost. The love you used to give and receive to people is gone. It's like non-existent. And this is what people from the new age is coming into. People is like walking zombies nowadays, bro. Everything is a distraction. People, what I've come to realize is people's entire lives has become a distraction. Which is crazy. And that's why all love has been lost in this world. Maybe not all. We can never say all, because it still exists. But it's just rare. You see things. It's rare that people are giving you love, and it's even hard, like you could be a loving person, and it's hard for you to give it because there's so little coming back. Because people just ain't doing it. Like, the times you used to spend with family, the times you used to be around your guys, or you females around your girlfriends or something like this, stuff has become almost non-existent to this day, and it could be the end of times, bro. I don't know. I hope not. I did predict for things to get better, and I think things could. I think we can all shape our realities into what they can be, but it's going to take more than yourself. You can be a huge part in shaping your reality, but it's still going to take more than just you at the end of the day. So, if the right things can happen and the right people can come together, greatness on earth can still be achieved. In a sense of love. Because that is greatness, bro. Let's be real. Even with millions and millions and millions and $1 billion, with all that money, love still matters at the end of the day. It all comes down to love at the end of the day. And so many people are just gone off the wrong going off the rails, going down these wrong paths. Distracted way too much. Not focused enough on their own individual lives. Because it's how it's supposed to be. We're not supposed to be distracted by a million different mates. We're not supposed to be scrolling on TikTok for 6 hours a day. On Snapchat for 6 hours a day talking to a bunch of people. It's not how it's supposed to be. And young people that are in the world today, they can't even relate, bro. At all. Like, people that are younger than me, bro, are damn near screwed. I'm like the last of a dying breed at my age. Because everything started coming into play. Everything started coming into play and started to have an effect. And started to change people on my last year of high school. I remember it like it was yesterday. And ever since then, things was off. Big time. Even before I got out of school. Because some of you might think, oh, it's just because you got out of school. It was while I was in school, bro. Like, grade 10, grade 11, and even partway through grade 12 was pretty good. But it got to a point where things changed drastically, and it happened in front of my own two eyes. And I'm a guy, bro, that notices everything. I notice everything. And I've seen these things happening. And it wasn't good. People got less focused. People started to get more hateful. Guys were starting to not be in as good of moods as they used to be in. Every guy friend I had around me at the time, they started getting on Snapchat. They started Snapchatting all these girls, trying to chase them, trying to just distracted. They didn't want to do nothing. And it's like before that, it was so easy and effortlessly to get all these girls. But when these girls got on their phones, and what they started to use was an app, they sold their souls to an app. So things started cooling down. It started to become harder to engage with women, to interact and meet up with women in person. Bro, before all this stuff, we used to be picking them up all the time in cars. Nowadays, bro, it's damn near extinct. Like, you don't see that happening. You don't see a couple friends. Because, bro, it used to be me. I used to do it by myself. We also used to, like, double date. It used to be me and a friend. We'd pick up two girls. We'd pick them up. We'd go drive off somewhere. We'd park, and the rest is history. But no fun things like that happen anymore. Like, slim to none. At best, you're going to go to a party and there's going to be females. At best. Stuff like that, bro, is almost non-existent. It used to be way more funner, bro. The world used to be way better. People don't get it. People don't get it. Because the world's gone dark. And one thing is this. I'm never going to fall into that world. I don't care if everybody joins that. Not everybody's in it, but most people are. I ain't a part of it. Because it ruins you slowly. It takes you away from yourself. You start to become lesser than who you actually are. And it's awful. But these people, bro, they're in it. They're in too deep. It's like getting addicted to a drug. It's like heroin addicts. They get in too deep, they ain't getting out. They will die in the matrix. They will die in that diluted reality that is away from true happiness and love. In the best times of your life. Things used to be so good. It changed, bro. Let's be real. It changed. And like I said, the last thing I'm doing is coming here to promote or spread fear. This is just the truth of reality of what is going on in the world, and it has to change. But I can't change the world by myself. And neither can you. But if we all come together, it could make a difference. The more people that come together, it will make a difference. But people are still going to resort to the easiest ways. Let's go on Snapchat. Let's get attention here. Bro, I don't want to FaceTime no bitch. And I hate to say it that way, but it's true, bro. Most of these females out here today, they could be labeled pretty much that. And there's, oh, where's your respect for women? It's awfully hard to respect women nowadays, bro. Not all of them, but most you see running around. It's hard. Very hard. But it's like, I don't even want to do those things. It's not fun to me. It's fun to you because it's easy for you. And that's what you like to do. I'd rather play a damn video game, bruh. Or we can link up in real life. How it should be. Because that's how you can actually feel something. Over FaceTime or over anything like that, bro, it's just a waste of time. Not even FaceTime. Like Snapchat. Sending selfies back and forth. So meaningless, so stupid. But this is what it's come to with most people. And I'm going to tell you something right now. In my household, in my family, these things will not be going on. Will not be going on. You think I'm going to live with somebody, bro, that's taking pictures of me every time I turn the corner to send to their friends? That's so stupid. This is what the world's come to. Show everybody what you're up to 24/7. Snap this, snap that. Oh, you go to a hockey rink. Oh, you go to a carnival. Let's snap this too and send it to all our friends. Because they should know what we're up to all the time. So stupid. Stupid. Live your life. People forgot to live their lives. It's like a bad habit they can't drop. And they don't realize how much of a distraction it actually is. There's nothing wrong, I don't think, with texting some people and stuff like that and arranging some plans. But it's like all the time. 24/7, bro. You hang out with people nowadays too, and it's like you even hang out with some guys, bro, and they're snapping you. They're on their phones 24/7, and they're trying to take pictures of you to send to somebody else, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Can you not just be in the moment, and can we not just do something fun or productive or something? Can we go to the ski slopes and put our phones away till we're done? Go for 2, 3, 4 hours or something? But no. Everything's got to be taking pictures of this, taking pictures of that, take pictures of you, take pictures of me, da-da-da-da-dee. It's so stupid. This is what these apps have done to people, and they don't understand. Like, the way they think it's, oh, what's the harm if I just take a little picture? They don't understand, bro, what it's doing long term. They don't understand. They are taken away from life, and they don't understand that. They really don't. I think it's a coping mechanism for a lot of these people because they are deathly afraid of feeling who they are. That's how distracted they are, bro. They can't connect with themselves. These people, that's how I'll explain it best. These people are very disconnected to themselves. And they don't understand how lost they actually are. And deep down inside, they know this, bro. Which is why they continue to be distracted and keep going down that rabbit hole. Like I said, it's like a bad habit that they cannot kick. And if I was to say these words to these people, one-on-one, and they have to listen to every word I'm saying, it would strike an immense amount of fear in them, and they would feel everything I'm saying, and they would know it's true, and they'd probably think twice before doing that dumb shit every day here on out. But it's much worse than people think, bro. People can minimize things so much. You guys get how people do that in life? For example, people will be partying. Let's say high schoolers and stuff like this, and this is a mistake I made, bro. And I learned from my mistakes. That's why I am who I am today, bro. I'm not playing around. For example, you go to a party with your mates, bunch of people there, bunch of pretty girls, good party. You're drinking. Everyone starts to try cigarettes. Everyone's feeling good. Everybody wants to try a cigarette. You're young. You never tried it. You never got into it yet, but you start. And what you think is half the people, some people's telling you, no, don't do that. Don't do that. And then some people's like, oh, what's one cigarette going to do? And you know what? That's the whole point I'm trying to make here. One cigarette really ain't going to do F all. It really ain't. But it's not what it's going to do right now. It's what it can do long term. It's the same as Snapchat and all these terrible apps that people use that they're distracted on 24/7. It's the same thing as those. What's the harm in doing this? What's the harm in doing that? Well, you could smoke that cigarette. You could really like what you tried. You could remember to yourself, that was good. That buzz, that was good. And you know what it is? When you do it, it is. You have some drinks, you have a smoke. You're feeling pretty damn good, bruh. I remember how it felt. It was good, but it's not worth it. Because of what happens later on. You remember how good you felt. You remembered the high. You remembered the buzz. It's like getting with a Jezebel too. You remember how good things were with that person, right? The good time they gave you. But is it worth it? Absolutely not. So that one smoke leads to more, then more, and then more. Oh, I'm not addicted. Oh, I'm not addicted. All of a sudden, you're addicted. And now you have to dig yourself out of the rabbit hole. This is where people are at today in the world, bro. On their phones. On social media. If you look around, everyone is gone, bro. Everybody is gone. The world is dumbed down. People are dumbed down completely. And what I say is, if you're gonna be distracted, make sure it's a damn good distraction. Make sure you're watching something real, because that is what I do. I watch real shit only, and to me, it's not a distraction. Why? Because it's actually real. It's not a distraction. It's real. You know what else is real? Sports. It might not be the best distraction. It's still a distraction, but it's still real. It's raw. It's authentic. It's going to give you some actual, I don't want to say motivation, but it's like watching people work hard, bro. It does something to you. Would you rather do that or bullshit with your friends, sending meaningless pictures of your fucking spaghetti or some shit? That's what I'm saying, bro. I really don't. Some people think watching sports is a bad thing. I don't see it that way. It can be beneficial, bro. You can take inspiration from UFC athletes or whoever, or your favorite athletes. You can take inspiration from that. It's not about sitting down for 3 hours straight just watching the sport every night. It's not about that. It's about having it on, getting shit done while it's on. Not bad. So people, from what I know for a fact, have lost it. Are these the end of times? It's the end of a lot of good times, I'll tell you that right now, because so many damn people are lost. They're gone. They're down the rabbit hole. And the people that's going to be around me, bro, they ain't going to be like that. You know what else is funny? I had people around me who were speaking the same way as me. Maybe not quite to the intensity that I am, But they were talking about people being on their phones and stuff like that too, and they weren't even on their phones that much. They knew how to live life. All of a sudden, a year later, this person is gone. Now they're on their phones 24/7, bro. You become so much lesser of a person when you do this. People don't even see it, bro. That's the bad thing. You have to catch yourself slipping. It happens to us every now and then. We're going to slip. I made slips. I got myself addicted to nicotine when I was younger. I slipped up. And it hurt like hell kicking that addiction. Because I was the one that told myself, I'm not gonna get addicted. I'm not addicted. All of a sudden, you want it all the time. Now you're addicted. Because you remember how it made you feel, right? That's what it is, bro. People have weak minds. You need a strong mind. Because a weak mind is going to leave you helpless. It's not a good life. Being strong-minded is a good life. It's much better. But people today, bro, they're gone. They're down that rabbit hole too far. Maybe the odd person will get out. Maybe the odd person will kick a couple things, do a couple things that's good. But so many people are so far gone, bro. And it's like you pretty much know they're never coming back. People are like consumed in weakness. And they don't want to do things in life that strengthens them. Like I said, it's so easy to win today. Because of how distracted so many people are. It's easy to stand out. It's easy. It's not hard. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from in this video. This is real shit, bro. This is the real shit you're ever going to hear. I guarantee it. On this topic anyways. And let me know what you guys think, man. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? You guys see what I'm seeing, right? It's how people are. People have such a hard time connecting today. People get scared when you connect with them, bro. Like you look at them for even a couple seconds and they're just gone. They're nervous. Their energy is just plummeted. It's crazy, bro. People are just like, I feel like I could just take almost any human being, bro, and grab them and just do whatever I want. People are just that weak. They have no life in them. Their souls are gone. If you don't have a soul, you're not strong. You need to have a soul. That is real strength. But people have decided to become weak, to lose themselves in certain things, to distract myself here. Well, if I can't be distracted here, I need something else because I don't want to go within. I'll go everywhere else, but within. And that's where so many people today are getting it wrong. You have to go within. Where else are you going to go? You going to run from yourself your whole life? Because that is what people are doing, bruh. Wake up.